YouTube, Shinobi here with a review of the Power Rangers Dino Charge, Dino Charger Power Pack Series 1, Wave 3, technically, because Wave 2 was a redo of Wave 1 for whatever reason. But here we go with 5 new Dino Charger Power Packs featuring 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So we can just cruise right in order, starting with 11 and go all the way down. Now, these do feature a new foil pattern on the Dino Charger that was previously unavailable in any sort of Dino Charger thus far. So, of course, you buy these in order to get your Dino Chargers to match. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are also, in this case, assortment with the new footprint packaging in the foil pattern. So you can buy them again if you want everything to match. Thankfully, I just decided not to do it. I'm hoping to pick them up at some point, but for now we're just going to stick with these 5 that are new and pretty and yay miniature dinosaurs. So I picked these up from my local Walmart for $7.97 a piece. So let's go ahead and get these open and take a look. Alright, so our lineup this time includes the Deinonychus, the Deinosuchus, the Kentrosaurus, the Styracosaurus, and the Allosaurus. So a nice little lineup in quite a variety of colors: yellow, orange, the sort of cyan color, a slightly deeper pink, and a crimson sort of color for the Allosaurus. So a pretty neat lineup, and I'm kind of glad that they're just sort of going in order for the support Chargers, since we don't really have... It's really a crapshoot on what ends up in the show and what doesn't at this point. So it's nice that they're just kind of going in order. So let's go in order ourselves and take a look at each of these sets. Alright, so here's our little Deinonychus, and for those of you that don't know, the Deinonychus is actually half of the Dino cycle. They're both Deinonychus, but one is part of the yellow sort of design of the Deinonychus, while the other one is a black one. And we took a look at a lot of those during the Dino cycle reviews. But I love the fact that they added little tires onto the design for the Deinonychus. It shares the sort of raptor mold that all of the bipedal dinosaurs are using, but I love the fact that they added tires in between his hands and on his butt there, just to kind of embrace the fact that he is the Dino Cycle Charger. So I like that a lot. That was a really nice touch. Like all of the other little dinosaurs that come in these sets, they can pop off, and you can, of course, take the other dinosaurs and plug them in and make some weird combinations, and we will take a look at some more as we go on. But it's a nice, fun little feature, and this is probably my favorite of the bunch, just because they took that extra time to add in the wheels to sort of make it a pretty neat little dinosaur. So here is the Dino Cycle Charger for the Deinonychus, as it says on the back. I don't think we had a fossil version of this one. No, we didn't, because it's in this set. But as you can see, there's a nice foil pattern on all of the normal Chargers. As you can see from the fossil ones did not get the same treatment on their Chargers. But all the normal Chargers now all have this sort of foil pattern on them, which makes them a little bit closer to the Japanese versions, which all had a nice sort of sparkly background. But these actually cover the entirety of the inside of the Charger, so it's not just the background that's sparkly, it's everything. So that's something to keep in mind, but a pretty nice design. It makes it a little bit harder to see in some instances because this is just a lot darker of a picture now, but it definitely makes them pop. The fully charged one is pretty nice. I think it would have been an extra touch if the backgrounds of the normal ones were blank. This was half sparkly, this was full on sparkle, this was half sparkle. I think that would have been a really extra touch. Obviously a lot more steps of production, but it would have been a nice little touch if that was the case. But overall, I do like the foil effect. I would have bought the normal ones with the original 5 with the new foil effect, but I couldn't justify the $40 just for 5 foily Chargers. So hopefully I will be able to pick those up at some point through a discount or something, but as it stands, I just couldn't. So here is the fossil Charger for the Fukui Raptor, the Dino Charger. And again, I really dig the fossil designs. I love the fact that we're getting a secondary set of Chargers that are different in design. So I really do like that.
Dino Cycle Charger, engage, energize, unleash the power.
And they're all going to play that attack sound, so I'm not going to bother with everyone.
Dino Charger. Engage.
Energize! Unleash the power! Raptor!
Alright, so next up we have the Deinosuchus, the little orange alligator-like dinosaur that was Dino Charger in Charger. And this will actually give the Rangers a weapon, the Dino Armor X Charger. And then its fossil buddy is a version of the Dino Blaze Charger, the Allosaurus, which we'll take a look at the normal version shortly. But I like his mold a lot. His little alligator-like design, I really dig quite a bit. Plus he's orange, and that's always fun. I like the color orange. As always, splits apart, and we'll take the Styracosaurus this time. And you can do weirdo stuff like that. They did the fusion dance all sorts of wrong. But you can do that. And I'm only going to show it off on this one just because it makes them like even extra long. But there's the gimmick in here that you attach the charger and you can set them inside the dinosaur. But I don't really like this setup much whatsoever because it makes all the dinosaurs look really elongated and weird. And I'm not a big fan of that. But that is a feature on all of these guys. So here is the Dino Armor X Charger for the Deinosuchus. Like I said, it's pretty hard to see that picture now with the foil effect. I kind of want a non-foil effect version and a foil effect version. Bring it on for Supercharge, guys. But here is the Dino Blaze Charger in a fossil version. And the Allosaurus.
Dino Armor X Charger. Engage.
Energize! Unleash the power! Deinonychus!
Such vigor.
Dino Blaze Charger. Engage.
Energize! Unleash the power! Allosaurus!
So here is the Kentrosaurus, the master of the Dino Spike Charger. That you can see right here, which makes the Dino Spike weapon, which was the Kentrospiker from Charger. So pretty nice little design, a lot like the same mold of the Stegosaurus, but obviously done up to resemble the Kentrosaurus. Very bright color, probably close to the Ankylozord color scheme going on here, even though the Charger is quite a bit different shade. As you can see, he should be more of a sky blue color rather than a cyan. But a nice little version of the Kentrosaurus. And here is the Dino Spike Charger. Number 13, it is done in white. I feel like this one probably should have been done in black because it is really hard to see that 13, especially on my camera screen right now. So I kind of wish he was done in black, but such is life, that is okay. Kentrosaurus on the back there. And included as the fossil version is the Tapara, a sort of weird pterodactyl-esque sort of thing. But a very interesting design, a lot like the White Ranger's Zord in Dino Thunder. They're not the same breed, but they're pretty close breed. Is that the right term for a dinosaur? Anyway, this one is only available in black, because white would be really hard to see on this one. So this, like the Parasaur only being in white, the Tapara here is only going to be available in black. So don't go hunting around for a white version, because I don't think it's going to exist. So here is its fossil version. Oop. And there you go. And I forgot to keep showing the QR codes, but I will take a picture of all of these, so they will be up on my blog if any of you need the QR codes for these.
Dino Spike Charger.
Tapara. I was off on that one. Right, next is the Styracosaurus, a Triceratops sort of looking dinosaur, but instead of having horns, it has that really awesome looking sort of head crest design, much like a Shieldon from Pokemon. But a similar pink color to the Triceratops, except it's a little bit deeper of a pink color. It is the Dinosuchus Charger. Styracosaurus on the back there. And its fossil buddy is the Parasaur in a fossil version. So our first of the main 5 to be done up in the fossil version. And like I said, the Parasaur is always, the Paracharger is always a white number. But they're all pretty much going to be white numbers. I don't think the black numbers are going to show up much in the line anymore. Outside of the ones that are always black, like the Tapahera or Tapa whatever, that guy.
Dino Charger. Engage.
Energize! Unleash the power! Styracosaurus!
Charger. Engage.
Energize! Unleash the power! Parasaurolophus! Power Ranger Black!
Then finally we have the Allosaurus, which was, if I remember correctly, in the flashback in Charger, actually a remold of Tobaspino, the Spinosaurus, and not whatever this design is, but it's pretty accurate to the actual Allosaurus, so I'm perfectly okay with that. And I like it. I like the color. I like the little head crest design. I think it's pretty neat. So I dig the Allosaurus quite a bit. Again, as the Dino Charger. Here's the normal version. We just took a look at the fossil version. So here's the normal one. And Allosaurus right back there. And its fossil buddy was another one we already took a look at in this set. The Deinonychus, the Dinosaur Charger. But this time, done up in the fossil version. And this one will always be black as well.
Dino Charger. Engage.
Energize! Unleash the power! Allosaurus!
Dino Charger. Engage.
Energize! Unleash the power! Deinonychus!
So overall, I just really like this set. I'm glad we're moving into kind of new territory with all the dinosaurs that they're doing instead of just doing new versions of the Zords. So I really like that we're getting all of these dinosaurs for all of the, called the Guardians in Kyoryuger, because they didn't really get any sort of representation in a physical form. So I love the fact that the Dino Charge line is sort of embracing all of the dinosaurs, and we're getting little figures for everything. So I said in the first video for these Dino Charger packs, but I really like that, and that is the major selling point for me. And obviously the way they're set up, if you collect the entire line, you're going to have a set of normal Chargers and a set of fossil Chargers, which I think is really awesome as well. There's not really a whole lot of double dipping in this line unless you really want those foil Chargers out of the normal 5, in which case you are double dipping there. But outside of that, there's no real double dipping in that line. Double dipping. And I just really like that about these toys. So they're fun to collect, fun to mix and match, and you get a lot of Chargers to boot. So overall, just a really nice pickup. And if you're a fan of these thus far, these are great additions to the collection. So thanks for watching. Take care, and have a great one. Bye.